to the show!
Is assassination. Robots created solely to kill. And robots whose simple household programming has been altered with lethal consequences. A deadly combination that's come together in the sci-fi adventure Runaway. Set in the not-too-distant future, Runaway is the brainchild of writer-director Michael Crichton, whose previous credits include Coma, Westworld, and The Andromeda Strain. It stars Tom Selleck, Gene Simmons, and Cynthia Rhodes. Selleck plays Jack Ramsey, a police robotics expert.
He's a family man. He's raising his son without his wife, who was killed a couple years before. He kind of gets blinders up and goes after things. He goes after this this character Luther in this story, and loses his objectivity, I think, and really gets consumed with it.
Once we had Tom Selleck in the central role, we needed a very good villain and somebody who could be sufficiently strong to work opposite him. And our first thought, because Tom is so enormously popular, is to take someone who is not an actor. That was how we arrived at Gene Simmons.
Best known for his work with the rock group Kiss, Gene Simmons brings the same kind of intensity to Charles Luther.
Luther is bad, and that part of Luther appealed to me a lot. That he made no bones about who he was and what he was, a very strong personality, and he did what he had to do because that's what he had to do it. And if you stood in the way, it becomes a personal affront. Why are you doing this to me? You want to stop me? I can't let that happen.
Cynthia Rhodes portrays Tom Selleck's partner on the Runaway Squad. After her work in Flashdance and Staying Alive, this role is quite a departure.
This is my first film without dancing or singing, and that's what I wanted to get away from. I didn't want to be typecast.
Her training as a dancer comes in handy as she and Selleck take on everything from killer robots to heat-seeking missiles to an all-too-human foe.
Move a little, dear, so we can see the gun.
Man versus man. Man versus machine. The battle begins this month on HBO in Runaway.
Rock and Roll All Night brings you interviews, reviews, concerts, music, and more. So for more Rock and Roll All Night content, click subscribe.